An overnight Russian drone strike on Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city, has killed at least 7 people, including 3 children.
Israeli airstrikes killed at least 28 Palestinians in Gaza's southern city, Rafah, early on Saturday. Hungary's President Novak has resigned amid outrage over her pardoning of a man convicted in a child sexual abuse case.
A Russian drone strike on Kharkiv, Ukraine's second largest city, killed at least 7 people overnight, including 3 children, the region's governor reported on Saturday. He said the Iranian-made Shahed drones hit civilian infrastructure in the city, causing a massive fire that burned down 15 houses.
Крім цього, зараз ідуть пошуки людей, які перебували в цих будинках. Жахлива ситуація, але витримаємо, працюють робітники ДСНС, наша комунальна служба, всі працюють, всім, кому потрібно буде переселитися, ми надамо житло.
The Ukrainian Air Force said its air defense systems destroyed 23 out of 31 Iranian drones launched by Russia overnight. The drones primarily targeted the northeastern Kharkiv region and the southern province of Odessa, it said in a statement. According to Odessa's regional governor, 4 people were injured.
Israeli airstrikes killed at least 28 Palestinians in Rafah early on Saturday. The attack occurred only hours after Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced plans to evacuate hundreds of thousands of people from the southern Gaza city. During the night, 3 airstrikes hit homes in Rafah and killed multiple members of 3 families. 10 children died. The youngest was 3 months old.
العملية البرية جاية وحيخدوا وفزعوا في رفح زي ما فزعوا في الشمال وعملوا كلها مجازر فوق ال1000 مجزرة صارت والعالم مش محرك ساكن.
During the night on Saturday, the IDF Air Force struck targets in the outskirts of Syria's capital, Damascus. Syria's official news agency, Sana, says the airstrikes were launched from the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Britain-based war monitor, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, said one of the strikes hit a residential building. It reported 3 unidentified people were killed. Hungary's President Katalin Novak announced her resignation on Saturday after coming under mounting pressure for pardoning a man convicted for covering up a sex abuse case in a children's home. "I made a mistake. Today is the last day that I address you as a president," Novak said in a speech broadcast on state television. On April 27 last year, ahead of Pope Francis's visit to Hungary, Novak pardoned the former deputy director of a children's home. The man was sentenced to more than 3 years in prison for helping to cover up the sexual abuse committed by the institution's director, who himself was sentenced to 8 years for his abuse of at least 10 children. On the same day, the Hungarian president pardoned 22 other cases. Prime Minister Viktor Orbán announced on Thursday that he had proposed to amend Hungary's constitution that would prevent those convicted of crimes against children from receiving presidential pardons. Over 1,000 people protested in Budapest on Friday, demanding Novak's resignation. The volcano eruption in southwestern Iceland is over, according to Iceland's meteorological office. The volcano erupted Thursday, ejecting lava 80 meters high from a 3-kilometer-long crack in the earth. It's the 3rd time a volcano has erupted in the area since December. The eruption disrupted the heat and hot water supplies for thousands of residents in the town of Grindavik. Scientists are warning that the area may experience further eruptions in the coming months. Climate activist Greta Thunberg joins banned French anti-motorway protests where police fired tear gas and made arrests a day earlier. The 53-kilometer A69 motorway project, which aims to open up a rural area, is strongly contested by environmental activists who have mobilized several times in recent months. The government is determined to complete the A69 project, which will cut travel time between Toulouse and Castres by 20 minutes. The motorway is expected to open in 2025.